Welcome back. Fidelity Bank Bahamas Limited, in partnership with Mastercard, has launched a brand new card. It's the Mastercard SME Business Credit Card, specifically designed for entrepreneurs and small businesses. With me now to tell us all about it is our good friend Gowan Bo. He is the CEO of Fidelity Bank Bahamas Limited. Good morning and welcome back to Bahamas Sunrise.
Morning, here for my day job today.
All right, give you the top of the mouth. You can do it yourself. Hey, we talking about credit cards. You know, people hear that, their ears perk up. But what exactly makes the Mastercard SME Business Card?
Well, I'll take it as a broader one. So you see me in my black shoes, my black pants, my black shirt. So as they say in the Bahamas, going on a go smooth, right? But the small and medium-sized enterprises are the bedrock of any society. The truth of the matter is Fidelity itself, its first home, its origins was a SME. And so we are attached at the hip with SMEs, and that has been bread and butter in terms of our business development in the business sector. We have partnered now with Mastercard in order to offer persons what I'm going to call a business tool, not a credit card, right? And you start from the SME Mastercard regular business card, if you are the lower level, but aspire to become a black card holder. And it really comes with benefits that go beyond what I'm going to say the individual has. It has a mentorship program. It has a concierge program. It also has what we call Mastercard 360. And this is a tool that allows small businesses now to mine their data. So we talk about that all the time. But allows them now to sit down and say, well, okay, what are people spending in my shop? You know, what are the spending limits that I see based on these various patrons? It allows them to have their financial records in order. It allows them to see their cash management. What's the flow in, flow out? So we see this as much broader. And we are proud that Mastercard is partners with us. It's one of the largest card companies in the world in terms of card brands, and they see the growth of Fidelity, and so they want to partner. But it's exclusive. When you look at Black Card, this is not one that you publicize. It's by invitation. But we've said to our SMEs, you're the ones who've been with us, so we can be with you and we can help you get there.
I love that. So who should be thinking about getting one of these SME business cards?
You know, in the Bahamas, I don't know any non-SME by global standards. When we talk about what are micro, and let's even start by the M, I mean, even though we're calling it SME, the micro, small, and medium-sized businesses, really all across the Bahamas, that's who they are. And we have some of the larger businesses that are also partnering with this as well, or at least adopting it. But any business that's trying to take themselves from what I'm going to call that startup phase into moving to the future. Meaning, if you really, information is power. And if you don't have it, or you have it anecdotally and you're writing it on pieces of paper, then you're not maximizing your full potential. So every small business that says, when I say small, even if you're doing 5 million in revenue, you're still small in the global scale. But are you getting the maximum out of your business? Are you getting points, freedom points that say you spend, if you're making 5 million in revenue, you probably spend 3 million in purchases. Are you getting points for that? Travel the world, be able to buy gifts, etc., offer those same points. Are you getting mentorship? So I mentioned that one where other businesses around the world that are going through similar things or same business lines, similar activities that can give you mentorship. Are you getting the data from your business without you having to work?
Right.
Meaning that you literally signing up and saying, once I've implemented this, I have a tool. The Mastercard 360 in the Latin America and Caribbean region is only going to be available in Q3. But, you know, the Bahamas is going to be one of the first in the Caribbean to have it because we've already partnered with Mastercard and ready for it to go.
You know, we like to be first, right?
Yeah, exactly. Love that.
So if I am a brand new business owner, I just get my business license, I haven't sold my first good yet, will I qualify, or is there a special eligibility clause?
You know, there's no eligibility clause. All I say to businesses is don't live in a fancy and fairyland, right? Because ultimately you can't come with just an idea. If you come with a business and you have your equity, so yes, you're saying that, look, I have not made my first sale, but I have my business plan. I have equity that allows me my first set of business ideas to get off of the ground. I'm looking for a small business loan. That's a possibility. But you need to demonstrate that you're not thinking small, even though you may be small. So if you're coming saying, well, look, before I do anything, I want to do it the right way. So I want your card and all of these benefits that come along with it, because you know what? As I start out today, I want to be a big giant like you going forward.
There you go. And I went dressed in all black one day.
Exactly. Hey, Dave.
Invited into that exclusive club. So again, for somebody who's watching and they run an SME, what would you say is the biggest leap forward that getting this business card offers to them?
The biggest thing is now having information at your fingertips, right? So they may think of all of the other, I'm going to say, financial benefits, but the truth of the matter is most businesses fail because they fail to understand the information that's in front of them. They fail to understand that they may not be making a profit. They fail to understand that they may be spending money in areas that don't benefit the company or take them forward. They fail to understand who are their customers in reality. They think they know, but do they know what they're spending on and who these persons are? So the greatest benefit is, yes, it has a financial upside to it, but really think of it as a partnership tool that says I'm no longer working for the bank, as some people think. I'm working with the bank, and the bank is now working with me.
I know some persons may have experienced issues of, let's say, fraud with their personal credit cards. For this type of card, are there protections and security measures in place?
You know, I think sometimes it's just understanding. You know, when you think about cash in your business, the person at the cash register is saying one for the business, one for me. Isn't that fraud? When you go in to make a night deposit and you run into nefarious characters, or you drop the bag or you miss the bag. So whilst there is going to be fraud, the reality is this gives you a business trail, but also has money protection as well, because it is designed for businesses. So it is saying that in the event that you have some cash loss, there are some insurance protections, but that's not the main upside. The truth of the matter is fraud occurs on cards generally by lax practices. Don't let persons walk away with your card when you're at a restaurant, right? Don't give you a PIN, which is a personal identification number, to your cousin to say, just go run that for me, because the ones that are there. And monitor your statements on a daily basis. So if you're seeing any activity and you report it, then ultimately it's able to be stopped and reversed.
Right. Explain how this program and this partnership with Mastercard aligns with Fidelity's bigger vision of supporting SMEs and Bahamas.
You know, we hear the children now right up to the big ones. I can't sing, so I ain't gonna sing it, but the Fidelity jingle that says we're good for you. When you hear the drop tone, people start singing it. Really, Mastercard is seeing us in the Bahamas as the bank that has had the greatest growth in the past 3-4 years. And so the partnership is not a magnanimous one on their part. They are in the business of making money, and so when they see an upward trajectory. So our partnership is really not one that's unique. The straw vendors and taxi drivers, even before COVID, we had taken on an initiative with Mastercard to get all of them with business licenses. All of them down at Long Wharf now have card terminals, because cruise passengers coming off, we talk about their spend. Well, if you're looking at cash, you get very limited. We've equally had partnerships with Mastercard with the launch of the Black Card for the individuals, and we were the first to do that. And again, we're the first to bring a business card to the Bahamas. So whilst banks will offer businesses cards, and they will be under the business umbrella, this is the first true business card that we see advertised on TV. So we see this as one of saying that it aligns because both of us are progressive. We are focused on the benefits for the Bahamian community. They're focused on their wallet, but they're symbiotic when we put them together.
And it sounds so good. I'm ready to go start a business just so I can go get one of these cards and dress in black one day. But we always appreciate you coming on the show, sharing all this information and knowledge with us. If people want to find out more about this Mastercard, how can they find it? info@fidelitybahamas.com, or they can call 356-7764 and just ask to be put through to a business development specialist. We have branches, 5 across New Providence, 1 in Grand Bahama, Abaco, and 1 in Exuma. And I'll sneak and tell you this one soon to be coming in Eleuthera. Oh, there you go. Hey, Eleuthera taking off, man. We love it. Thank you again, Brother Bo, for being here. Always appreciate you. And don't forget, Fidelity, it's good for you. Bang.
Exactly.
We'll be right back.